There's something I've noticed over the years that I think is quietly holding back a lot of brilliant business owners. You see, we spend an incredible amount of time preparing for success, but almost no time preparing for disruption. We plan our launches, our marketing campaigns, we plan revenue targets, we might look at holidays, house renovations, all these kind of things if we're feeling optimistic. But very few of us ever sit down and ask, what happens when my business throws me a curveball? Because it will. Life isn't neat and packaged up prettily with a bow on top. Children get ill. Parents need us. Technology fails. Plans change. Energy fluctuates. The question isn't whether those things will happen. The question is whether your business is ready for when they do. I'm Rachel, and this is AI Alchemy. I help women founders build businesses that continue to grow even when life gets chaotic and busy. Not by asking you to work harder, but by helping you build calm systems, intelligent automation, and operational support that keeps your business moving, even when your attention has to be somewhere else. Because I don't believe resilience is about becoming stronger. I think it's about becoming less fragile. And there is quite a difference between those two things. For years, I thought resilience meant coping, keeping all the plates spinning, being the person everyone could rely on, never dropping a ball. And I wore that as some kind of badge of honor until I realized I wasn't running a resilient business. I was running a business that relied entirely on one very, very tired woman, me. If I had a good week, the business had a good week. If I was exhausted, it showed in my business and everything slowed down. If I was on holiday, everything paused. That's not resilience, that's dependency. And once I saw that, well, I couldn't unsee it. So I started asking myself a different question. Instead of how do I become more productive, I asked, how do I make my business need less of me? And that single question changed pretty much everything, because every improvement I made wasn't any longer about squeezing more into my day. It was about removing one individual point of pressure, one point of failure, one more thing my business no longer depended on me remembering. And today I want to share that framework because I still use it whenever something in my business starts to feel heavy. It's really incredibly simple. Whenever a task feels repetitive, frustrating, or stressful, I ask 4 questions. The first, can I eliminate it? We often keep doing things simply because we've always done them, and it's become a kind of a habit or almost like a comfort blanket. Sometimes the best system isn't automation, it's deciding that the task no longer deserves your time. The second question, can I simplify it? Does this really need 6 steps to complete it? Does it really need 3 different pieces of software? Does this process actually add value, or have I just made it more complicated over time? Complexity creates pressure. Simplicity creates capacity. My third question, can I systemize this? If I had to hand this task to somebody else tomorrow, could they do it? If the answer is no, then the process only exists inside my head, and that's a risk. Every checklist you create, every template you save, every documented process, that's another piece of resilience you've built into your business. My final question, and notice this is my final one, can technology support it? And notice again, I said support, not replace, because I think we've become obsessed with asking what AI can do instead of us. And I'd rather ask, what can AI quietly take off my plate so I can spend more time doing the things that only I can do? That is a very different conversation. Technology is brilliant at repetition. Humans excel at relationships. Technology is great at organizing information, but humans are brilliant at building trust. Technology is brilliant at consistency. Humans are brilliant at empathy. The goal isn't to choose one or the other. It's to let each party do what it is best at. And that's exactly why I created Connection Scout. One of the first things to disappear when business owners get busy is networking. And that's not because we don't value relationships. It's because searching for the right people to talk to is incredibly time consuming. Connection Scout researches LinkedIn for you. It identifies people who genuinely fit your ideal client profile, allowing you to spend your time where it matters most, generally having meaningful conversations with people who are interested in what you have to say and have the potential to become clients. Notice we're not replacing relationships, we're protecting them. And that is what resilience looks like in my book. Now, something else I've been thinking about recently is harvest. Living where I do, it's hard not to think about it. Harvest changes the rhythm of everything. The roads are busier, generally with slower moving traffic. The fields are alive with activity, pretty much 24 hours a day. Everyone understands that this season requires different priorities. Nobody expects a farmer to pretend harvest isn't happening. They adapt. And yet in business, we often expect ourselves to ignore our own seasons. We tell ourselves that we should work exactly the same during school holidays as we do in November or January. We expect the same energy when we're caring for family. We expect the same output when life is also asking more of us. Why? Nature doesn't work like that, and neither should we. The strongest businesses are the ones that demand the same from us, aren't the ones that demand the same from us every single day. They're the ones that are designed to flex, to absorb pressure, and to keep moving without breaking. That's the kind of business I'm interested in building. Not a perfect business, a resilient one. So today, I'd love you to do just one thing. Take one process in your business that frustrates you every single week. Not the biggest, just the most annoying. Then ask yourself those 4 questions. Can I eliminate it? Can I simplify it? Can I systemize it? Can technology support it? Don't try and transform your entire business this week. Just do one thing to make it easier. Because resilience isn't built in one dramatic moment. It's built in hundreds of small decisions that quietly make tomorrow a little bit lighter than today. And if that's the kind of business you're trying to build, I'd love to help. If you're ready to make relationship building more consistent without adding more to your already busy week, have a look at Connection Scout using the link below. And if you'd simply like somewhere to start, download my free Calm AI Quick Start Guide. Finally, if you've enjoyed today's conversation, don't stop here. The next video in the playlist explores why the strongest businesses aren't always the busiest, and I think it might completely change the way you are thinking about growth. I'll see you there.